Alrighty, welcome to the final week of Human Resource Management. And behind me is an executive summary of the subject for the whole semester. Now, those that attend the class, we went through this in depth. This is the golden mile. This is what we need to be focusing on so you have a well-rounded knowledge before you turn up to the exam. So let's go over the key HRM, concepts that we studied throughout the semester. So first of all, we started off with strategic HRM. And when we talk about strategic HRM, that's all in the context of understanding the objectives of the business and then developing sort of human resource policies, procedures, strategies to achieve the overall objective. So it's all about goal setting, managing your resources, a competitive advantage when it comes to your human resource element of your business. From there, we got a bit more serious. We talked about legalities, everything from equal employment opportunities to the OH&S policies to discrimination against gender, religion, sex, etc. So it's all about legalities when it comes to HRM. So it's very good that you wear that hat, understand the context behind it, legal, but two, why are these policies in place? What does it help prevent? From there, we moved on to diversity in the workplace and why do we need to have a diverse workplace? What are the advantages and disadvantages? How can we actually plan around that to ensure that we do have a diverse workforce? And, what are the challenges that we need to deal with in terms of that? So you need to sort of think about diversity, how, the world, the globe, Australia, Melbourne, Bendigo, however you want to look at it, sometimes having a diverse workplace helps mirror society and it helps you to be well-rounded in terms of that. And it can help with problem solving, bringing different sort of angles when it comes to identifying issues and problems. And so that's diversity. We then moved on to work and life balance. And I think we even broke up into pairs and we negotiated this work-life balance issue. Someone might have had a baby and how do we actually spend more time with the children, or how do we pick them up from school? Can we job share? Can we multi-skill? And so we talked about flexible working arrangements. After that, we looked at job design and analysis. And that was all about looking holistically at the business, what it's trying to achieve, and then developing job designs to, niche up into that strategy. And I draw that famous drawing of mine. It's over here. Everything from, all right, what are the organization's goals? What are the strategies to get to the goals? What are the tasks that we need to do to get to the strategy? And then we get these tasks and we put them in job descriptions. Do and how they do it. And that's one way to look at job design. We also need to look into recruitment planning. What sort of skill shortages potentially have we got and how do we make sure we get the right people? And also in the evaluation process. So getting that right flows right through into the next topics. From there, we looked at HR planning, looking at sort of forecasting demands and supply, and then developing an HRM plan to fulfill or to decrease. So we had that diagram that I keep bringing up, and it could mean that we need to downsize or we might need to upskill. And in the class, we looked at the university that was dealing with that. We looked at recruitment and selection. Recruitment and selection, we identified the police force. Do you remember that we designed a recruitment and selection process for that? And then we had a look at the real one, and they had to pay, remember, to apply online. In fact, there was quite a lot of stages they went through. They had to fill out some application forms, and then they had to do a physical test, a mental test, a drug test, and these are all selection processes, interviews, and these are sort of the selection processes. We then need to look at the quality of the selection process we chose. And so we looked at the big five. We looked at things like reliability, flexibility, generalization ability, the legalities, and also the utilities. So, we need to look at that and then gauge whether or not the selection process that we're using needed to get the right recruits. From there, we looked at performance management. Remember this diagram? And we had a look at what we were assessing and then what is happening in the business. And then we need to join those two together to find out how you're going to measure the successful recruitment or performance of the performance of the employees. And you need to make sure that that was valid criteria. You couldn't just test people on things or, look at the performance of someone's job habits if it was nothing to relate it to the job itself. We also introduced the 360-degree feedback. And if you remember that was all where we have you in the center, and then we have the self evaluation, managers evaluation, peers and employees, and then also the customers or stakeholders. So, we're getting this 360-degree feedback, and we looked at the pros and cons of that. After that, we looked at compensation and performance-based pay, and you can look at it from both sides. Some people getting paid based on performance is a good thing, and sometimes it's not. And that could be organisation and also individual. So, there's pros and cons of both. It can potentially increase motivation, but also it could, instill a lack of teamwork because people might become a little bit eccentric or a little bit internalised and they focus on what they're doing and not as a team. Also finished off the year with learning and development, looking at training and development and how important that process is in a business. And that could be done on site or on job training. Hey, Tony, have a look at how I'm doing this or follow this procedure. Or it could be going out and getting the qualifications or the skills off-site and then coming back in. So training and development, crucial part. Now we came up with some buzzwords. Buzzwords are everything from, culture, you've got to remember that word, strategic HRM, everything focused on the one direction. Human resource efficiency and effectiveness, managing our people as best we can. Legal responsibilities, okay? Legal, what do we need to be legally compliant? Diversity, this is a cool word and it's really important. It's where the world's going. And also job performance, motivation and feedback, training and development and leadership. Go into the exam with these words. Have a good understanding of the semester and the knowledge as a whole, and you'll have some really good success. Talked about personality profiling in class, and then we went in and we had a little look at the exam revision. So we focused down on that, and in terms of the answers to those, that was handed out in the So fantastic. Thank you. I also did a reflection piece, and I thought about how far we have come as a group. And I wanted to take a little bit of time out now to thank you. I remember things like, all the great debate and the butcher paperwork, the collaboration on the PowerPoint. Also, what about the walk that we did, the walking meeting? And then we also had what else was it? I taught you how to do a little bit of the cloud-based collaboration work. Flood, come and join us. So that is Tim Gentle signing out for the semester. Please do me one favour. If you could do this after watching this video, it's a simple one. 2-minute job. Please jump on to my Facebook page, okay? And I'll just show you here so you can see it. I'll just screen share. And then I'll bring in, I'll do the entire screen. Here we go. I'll jump onto my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/thinkdigitalcoach. I would absolutely love it if you liked this page. And then probably a really good thing you could do for me, if you've enjoyed the videos, if you've enjoyed the semester, it's a 2-minute job. Just over here on the left-hand side, you'll see I have what's called post to page. And look at this, here's Rose. She's made a comment. And I would love you if you could do that. All you have to do is to come up here and do a post to the page. A lot of people are reading this at the moment, and it could be something as simple as, hey, Tim, cool semester. Thanks for teaching us. Good luck on your journey. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. So if there's one thing you can do for me, that's it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Gentle signing out at La Trobe University, HRM. Good luck on your exam, and if you want to join me on the Think Digital Coach, please connect. There's 4 seats, and you could get some great experience. I also wanted to thank Nicola for her dedication. A lot of the material that was developed in the workshop was put together by Nicola. So I'm not sure if she's going to watch the video, but if she does, Nicola, thank you too. Good luck in your careers. Good luck if you're going to become an HR manager, but this stuff, you're going to need this no matter what you do in your life, especially if you're going to be an entrepreneur or you're going to be working in a large corporation. Understanding how to get the most out of your HRM is what I want to hear. Goodbye. Good luck. And yes, I'm getting a little bit emotional.